So now if we come here and we select layered, and what we want to do is we want to go ahead and resize this to 120 and then a -100, and then the density we want to go ahead and set to 20. Make sure it's top here on our fallout. Alright, looks good. Let's go ahead and now and render it. Now you'll see this overlay of fog. So our background with the fallout. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. What we want to do now is we want to add a background. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same background. I just went on the internet and found a couple of pictures of the sky, and pretty much Max may have some pictures that you can use. It's pretty much you want to get some pictures done right, because this here will not look good, if you see what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and choose a different picture. Go ahead and click bitmap, click OK. Let's just go ahead and select this. Now let's re-render this. Now you'll see that it looks a lot better. Colors actually blend in. Now remember, if you have to go back and you have to change your color to match your background with the fog, you can also do that as well. So let's go down here. Alright, looks good. So now rendering it one more time. So it looks like. Now there's other things that you can do if you're going to actually be animating your scene. Like you can actually add like motion blur, which I'll show you that in a few minutes, but let's add this Omni light. And basically what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and set our lighting to where it'll match our background picture. Oops. Alright. You'll see that our lighting is actually located in the center of the map, and we don't really want a spotlight over our map. So let's just move this around. See exactly where we want to place this at. Now remember, again, it doesn't have to exactly be the same as mine. You know, you might have a different picture, different background picture. So we'll render this out again. That looks a lot better. See the lights coming in from behind, because we're actually sitting behind the hill. Our view is behind the hill. And with the motion blur, we'll click on effects. I'll show you this. We're not going to leave it, but I just want to show you. Kind of like if there's a story and the guy's setting back to his memory and he loses his vision and he's falling out, you can actually a motion blur to this, or whatever the case may be. But this is just to show you guys, this isn't really part of this VTM, but I'm just kind of throwing the ideas out there while we're adding effects to the environment. So let's just go in here real quick and just render this out. Don't spend a whole lot of time on this. Alright, you'll see that it is actually adds the blur. Alright, but we don't want to keep that, so let's go ahead and take it back off. Okay. Let's just go ahead and add some contrast to our brightness and contrast to our scene. Add a little bit of light. You can always adjust these a little bit. Always adjust them a little bit to figure out exactly how bright you want your scene and how you know how you just want to play with it. Oh, that's just a little bit too bright. Let's bring this down. Now, if you click update, then you don't have to always keep going back and rendering your scene. Still too bright. Let's bring these down a little bit. Oh, that's too dark. Getting better. Just make it a little bit lighter, and I think we pretty much got it. Oh, that looks actually really well. Looks really good. So now you see that this is actually coming along pretty good. There's a lot of other things that you could do. Let's go ahead and click File. Let's go ahead and save this out. You can save this to your desktop or whatnot. There's always a lot of other detail that you can do, but I think this will pretty much do it. You guys grasped the concept there a little bit. Let's go ahead and do this as a JPEG. If I can find it. Alright. And that should pretty much conclude this lesson. Render that.